Rated M for mature.
I will say I like Armacham's symbol there. It's very simple, it's very effective. I feel like I could draw it, I feel like I'd recognize it everywhere. Though it also looks like it could be like a Gen 4 badge for an ice Pokemon themed gym. The like Snowflake badge. Has there been a Snowflake badge yet? I forget what the names of all the badges are after like Gen 3. Has there been a Snowflake badge yet? I don't know. I can't even remember what the Gen 2 Ice-type badge was called. Welcome back to Fat Elephants Are Rotund. That should go without saying, but that's the name of the game, or F.E.A.R for short. I'm the Comic Foil, and I am in the darkness here in Armacham. We met a friend last time. He's not a very good friend, though. He had one job, and he couldn't do it. We literally gave him one job. I did not mean to change my guns there. I meant to reload my guns. Alright. So let's just come on through here. I don't feel like I'm in close enough quarters to shotgun everybody right now, especially if there's going to be people on the balconies and stuff. Wait for my flashlight. There you are. And let's just... Oh, they're not dying. They're not dying. Alright, come around the corner then, maybe? Oh, it's dusty. It's way too dusty. Oh, and there's a guy up there. This isn't going well. At least he was missing a lot. Oh, these dust effects, though. You know, I don't know quite what I was expecting, but I'm pretty impressed by what I thought was going to be just a really bleak, boring shooter game. I mean, it is very bleak and very dark, but I don't know. The effects are really... I was doing that whole thing about, like, whether or not this is a horror game, and I mean, yeah, it's not technically, it's more just, like, horror-themed or has horror elements, but, like, that doesn't matter. What matters is whether or not it plays well and whether or not it uses all of its effects to be the kind of thing that it wants to be, and this does. This, as a first-person shooter, this plays just fine. It is very responsive. I feel like I'm in good control of my character. I feel like I have options. I feel like I have too many med kits, because I do, but I'm going to use one, and now I have one more med kit. That's called being resourceful, kids. Let's go through here, and let's use the slow-mo. Oh, I broke my rule. I broke my rule, and I changed weapons while in slow-mo. It's not what you're supposed to do. Oh, I thought I heard a grenade falling, but I think it just, like, knocked over a soda can or something. Alright, let's just tiptoe down here and... Bup! Nope. I'm just gonna slowly turtle around. Slow and steady. Kills the replica. Oh, that must suck. That's quite a shot in the back of the head. This is like the picture of workplace depression. That's how I feel when I'm at work, except I don't have nearly as nice of a desk. I never have the same desk when I'm at work. I go to different concrete and bituminous and aggregate plants, so where I'm sitting changes every day because I am mobile. I am a nomadic worker. The closest thing I have to an office is my car. People ask me all the time when I'm driving around with my friends or whatever, like, why I have so much junk in my car, and it's because my car is my office, and I need everything I could possibly need for work in my car at all times.
You have one new message. First message from... Marshall Disler. Marshall Disler. Looks like you were right about the energy signature. Identical to the original. Still trying to come up with an explanation, but I figured you'd at least want confirmation. I'll be in touch when I know more. End of messages.
Okay, so a person will be in touch. I'm not getting a whole lot of information from all these different messages and stuff. I am getting some, like the whole thing about Paxton being... whatever, the idea of, like, how he was an experiment and stuff, and, like, how Armacham was worried about this, but it's kind of just been, like, standard, like, sci-fi horror affair of like, you know, science has gone wrong. Why did we experiment with this? Oh, we were fools. We were fools to play God. Oh, that's a grenade in my face. I am rather grenade-proof, though. Actually, that took out, like, all of my armor, I just realized. And why don't we throw a grenade in there? Are you gonna come around the corner? Are you gonna come around the corner? I don't think you are. No, you guys are smarter than that. Oh. Well, if you say advancing, it's gonna help me formulate a strategy. Maybe you should, like, have code words for all your different plans. That looked pretty funny in slow motion, I gotta say. And I'm just gonna pop in here and... Oh, he's going behind the desk. There we go. Oh! Somebody in there. Yeah, I'll get you out, man. I am. Yeah, I was just kind of curious to hear what else you would say.
I'm in the supply closet.
You sure are.
Finally.
Hi.
Can you do something about these bombs?
Bombs?
Right, another civilian. Den Mother, we've located a hostage. Sounds like he's wired up with explosives. Roger, I'll send somebody to help out. Give him a comm link.
Okay, here you go. I guess I just have a pile of comm links in my pocket.
Hello? You guys special forces or something?
You can say that.
That's right. Just sit tight, Mr.
Bishop. Aldus Bishop.
Demo team's on its way. Okay, buddy. There's some elevators near your position. Secure the area and escort the team back to Bishop.
Rendezvous with demolition experts at elevators. Should I really leave this guy here? I mean, I know you're sending somebody, but I feel like I shouldn't leave him here strapped with explosives. Shouldn't I wait until, like, somebody shows up? Man, I don't know, guys. I feel like we're not the best organized covert military group. We're certainly understaffed because I'm still doing all this alone. Okay, alright. Let's get my dualies back out. The dualies are definitely my go-to for, you know, if I see something and I don't know what to do and I just need to spray bullets all around. Shotgun is when I'm getting serious, where I kind of know where my guy is and I just want to take them out real fast. Did I look in here? Did I find whatever there was to do in here? It's hard to... They keep their window glass so clean. That's why I keep running into the parts of it that are window. Walk through one office into the other. Here we go. Man, I know we're trying to save on the electric bill here, but just turn the lights on. They have strength of numbers. Believe me, it's going to be much more advantageous if we turn the lights on. I need to get back to the rendezvous, but I don't know where the rendezvous is. I was not briefed as well as the point man was, apparently. Because this is where the infiltration interval started. This is where it loaded me in, but I can't go back any further. I know Jin is up there somewhere looking at liquidated bodies. Oh, hey, I found another message here. Let's check that one out.
You have one new message. First message from... Harlan Wade. Mike, it's Harlan Wade. Chuck Habiger seems to think the people are blowing smoke up his ass on this Perseus situation. Now, I don't know which one of you shitheels over there is calling the shots, but you'd better stop dicking around fast, because the readings are getting worse by the minute. It's really a simple choice. You can either listen to the expert advice you're being given, or you can brace yourselves for the ass fuck of the century, because it's coming. You mark my words on that. End of messages.
Okay, Perseus. There is a Perseus directive. Sounds like a big deal, because Perseus was a hero of Greek mythology. Perseus was one of the illegitimate children of Zeus, half human, half god. Was the one who decapitated Medusa. Is the one in the Clash of the Titans movie, which really isn't a very accurate account of his story. But he was the one with Pegasus. Unlike Disney's Hercules, Perseus had the Pegasus that he rode. I'm pretty sure. He's also in God of War a little bit, but since they had Kratos in God of War do most of the stuff that Perseus is famous for, Perseus himself doesn't get to do very much in God of War. I think he's just like a prisoner to the Fates or something like that. Aren't we all just prisoners to the Fates, though? Let's find a way we're actually supposed to go here. Okay, so there's the supply closet where the guy is, and there's where I came from. So let's go this way. I don't think I've gone this way before. In this labyrinthine office space. Yep, there's my save point, so that seems good. Let's, is there anything in here? Wow. This is some advanced freaking darkness. This is a cloud of darkness. It is a dark cloud for PS2. This game never was on the PS2. I was incorrect about that before. Pick that up. Any messages?
With the security system. They may be trying to box you in.
Trying to box me in with the security system. What's the security system actually going to do to me, though? That's what I'm confused about. I mean, is it going to lock doors? Yeah, I guess it's going to, like, close off my exits and stuff like that. So, yeah, that could be a wee bit of a problem. I see how that could actually... With all this weaponry, though, I feel like I can blow through some of these metal doors. I feel like I can, like, shoot the joints and break them open. Games never let you do that. They never let you just destroy the doors that are blocking your way. I think we need more games with realistic door physics. That's what I think we need. I think that's what gaming has been missing for all of these years. Let's, pretty sure I walked in a circle and ran out of flashlight. I did walk in a circle. So let's go this way this time. I don't think I went this way before. I'm hearing noises. That's what's... Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Don't sneak up on me like that, man. Fine, I'll use the elevator myself. Try to use the elevator. I am pressing to interact with the elevator. Activate elevator. Nope. Alright, I guess that's part of the, Guys, there is not room in this elevator for all of you. You're gonna have to wait for the next one. No, I'm not hogging it to myself. There's another guy partially in here. Can you move? I think it's because you're in the doorway the elevator won't move. Fine. There's a little bit of an auto-aim on that. Is it just me, or was that, like, actually kind of, like, automatically adjusting my aim to be on level with him? Alright. Let's just... hop. Hop. And move myself past his slowly falling body. Oh, I see you there. Okay. Ran out of slow motion at a bad time there. Oh! Hey, man. Hey, Juggernaut. Hey, what's the technical name for these guys? Heavies, I think. Yeah, they are heavy soldiers. Alright, well, use some medkits, get myself back up from the one-hit zone. There was a medkit I didn't grab before because I didn't have room for it, but now I'll grab it. Well, excuse me. And since my gun moves super fast when I'm in focus mode, wow, we can take a lot. You are quite a pincushion. Descended from metal porcupines. The way you walk is kind of hilarious. I can tell by the way you use your walk, you're a juggernaut, and you have weird rectangular plates on your shoulders. I will get back my ammo from there. Alright. Now can I take the elevator? What?
Good to see you again.
Oh, hey. I remember you. How's it going?
Any way to get these gates open? Unfortunately, no. Then I guess we're gonna have to improvise. By yourself? What makes you stayed alive this long?
Yeah, let's see if you guys make it through the episode.
Stand back.
Oh, you can just...
Here goes.
You can blow up the gates?
We're through.
We are? Oh, no, you blew open the wall. Okay, that's one way to do it. pretty nice. Can I get some of those? I feel like that could be really helpful. Okay, so these... They are like the demolition team, though, so maybe if I bring them... I think I'm... See, that's the problem. Everybody called in sick. That's why I have no freaking backup half the time. So yeah, I gotta bring you to, Bishop. Because he's trapped right now. Surrounded by pawns. Since he can only move diagonally.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Just get this shit off me. Please.
Oh.
Whoever rigged this is definitely a pro.
When did you get out
Is
here?
that supposed to make me feel better?
Did you just, like, use the wheels and just wheel yourself out here?
A fire alarm.
Oh.
It's triggered at a security office on that floor. You'll need to shut it off to get the elevators back online.
Great. Investigate cause of the fire alarm. Well, hopefully it's not a fire. Let's go this way. I feel like I'm getting pointed in this direction. Yep. Save point's telling me I picked the right direction.
Mr. Bishop, do you have any idea why you were taken hostage?
They were asking about Harlan Wade. Me and his daughter Aldus are on the same task force.
What kind of task force?
We're working on a study on the Auburn district over the past 25 years. Nobody told us what it's for.
Where's his daughter now?
Yeah, where is his daughter now? Bishop? Bishop, it's your turn to speak. Where is his daughter? I demand backstory. Okay. Around here somewhere, I'm gonna follow the yellow. I'm gonna follow the yellow screens as best I can. It's probably not in here, because it's not gonna let me use the elevator while the fire alarm's on. How about in here? No. How about back in there? That looks like something. Must be a door into there. Here we go. Oh, right. No realistic door physics. I need to turn the knob to open the door, I guess. Yeah.
You have one. First message from Marshall. This is Marshall. Look, something's happening over here at the Perseus compound. I can hear gunshots, but the security system just went down. So I don't know what the situation is. Just send all available security teams to lock this place down. I'll call back once I have a better idea what's going on. End of messages.
Alright, so I have a feeling Perseus compound is going to be our next location. Activate. I'm not even sure who I am. My flashlight is not working again. That's just great. Oh, hey! Hey, sweetheart. So I get the feeling you've been having a rough time lately. Wanna go out, get some ice cream? Why don't we just talk this through? We can watch the...
Great. The elevators are working again, but now the security gates are all shutting. You're gonna have to find another way to the roof. Holiday, can you guys escort Mr. Bishop? We'll take good care of him.
Alright, so they're taking Mr. Bishop to the roof. We're gonna head up there. Holiday is a neat last name. I don't know, I wouldn't mind having last day Holiday. There'd be a lot of jokes I could bring. I could call anytime I'm like doing well at work, I can say, oh man, it is holiday season.
Betters, I'm pretty much done here.
Any theories?
I'm gonna need to do some lab work.
Alright, head back to the roof and sit tight. Maybe a while before we can get a ride out of there for you.
Understood.
Also, there's no way that one guy with a gun is enough security for Jin. She is just lucky that, like, they have not yet decided to go and try and kill her yet, because they could easily. They just have one loser guarding her. She is purely protected by plot armor. Do I have the right idea here? I was thinking I had to jump up into the rafters, but that might not be correct. Okay, because I can't take that gate there. No? Do I need to get back in the elevator and press it again? No, because the power is dead to the elevator. And it's not letting me go through here. So, what gives? That health kit isn't really helping me because I already have enough health kits. Okay, I feel like I need to stand right there on that thing. No. This is the only conceivable way I see of progressing, is moving up on the ceiling here, so how do I do that? Yeah, see, and there's a grate up there that I could get to. If I stand on this one, can I get up on top of here? Yeah, this is it. This is it, I can tell. Okay, good. I like how it actually takes a couple punches. I just ripped metal with my bare fists. Oh man, go me. Okay, so that's something. Is that where I want to be, or do I want to be more over here? I haven't found a secret, like, health booster yet. Like, I haven't found any of those permanent... Oh! Was that Greg from accounting? Okay. I am finding lots of med kits. I have more med kits now than I need. Somebody left their company laptop out.
The data's uploading now. There's a reference to something called Icarus. It says here that it was a bioengineering program that started in 1973. Something about health issues related to microgravity. Loss of muscle mass, bone density, shit like that.
Okay, listen, guys. Unless you're Nintendo and making a Kid Icarus game, don't call your projects Icarus. That's like calling your project Titanic. It is doomed for failure. Do you guys remember what happened to Icarus? I'm pretty sure if you want to call something Icarus that you should remember. Oh, wow, and I just fell through the world. I walked a little bit more forward out that window than I meant to. Alright, so take 2 here. Let's... I don't want to go all the way out the window. I want to just see if I can go around the building here. Yeah, so just careful steps. Careful steps. No, I don't think that's a... Oh, maybe it is. Maybe this is actually what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, can I smash my way into here now? Can I smash my way more into here? No, not quite. Oh, this window's bigger than the others. Somebody took out this entire window pane. Alright, convenient. Icarus, for those of you who don't know, was the son of Daedalus. Daedalus made... They were in the labyrinth together, where the word labyrinth comes, escaping a minotaur, and Daedalus decided that to get them out of there, he would make wings for them out of paper. He, yeah, let me just, interrupted my story time, bro. And, this is for interrupting my Greek mythology stories. Great. And I will pick that up. There we go. So to escape the labyrinth, Daedalus made wings, which he fashioned out of paper, and glued them onto the backs of himself and Icarus, right? And he said, now, these will make us fly, but you can't fly too high, alright, son? And Icarus was like, okay, but I'm gonna do it anyway, and he flew. He wanted to see how high he could fly. He flew up to the sun, where the glue on his back started to melt, and the wings came off, and he fell. So Icarus is that famous kid who flew too close to the sun, which is where we get that phrase of being too ambitious, flying too close to the sun. Come on, get through. Get wrecked. Aw, man. A lot of people liken Icarus... Well, so Pit was called Kid Icarus, because, you know, little kid with wings, and they gave him a bow and stuff, and they did things to make him look the most like how Cupid looks. Cupid is from Roman mythology, but he's an analog to Eros from Greek mythology. Eros was the son of Aphrodite. Aphrodite was like the goddess of love, as in, like, complete crazed love. The Greeks found love to be kind of a scary concept, like it was almost like a sickness. That's a whole nother conversation there. But Eros was more the god of romantic love, so the idea of Cupid comes from him. He's the same thing, just in Roman mythology, where they change all the names. And Cupid had the idea more of hitting people with an arrow that would make them fall in love, so that's Cupid's arrow right there. So they took much more of that kind of imagery for Pitt. So even though they called him Icarus because he was a kid with wings. But it's kind of appropriate because, like, Kid Icarus Uprising, I think, does even more smart stuff with it being called Icarus because of how he can't really fly. He can just sort of flap, and Palutena can make him fly for so long, but if he flies for too long, his wings will burn up. And I feel like that's a much neater allusion to the original legend, even though it is still very, very loose Greek mythology. At this point, by the time we get into Kid Icarus Uprising, like, it's not even trying to be Greek mythology anymore. It's just trying to be, like, Greek-themed. It's Greco-themed story, but it's very much its own world, which I think is better that way. It still uses Thanatos, who is the Greek god of death, not to be confused with Hades, who is the god of the underworld, where the dead go, but Thanatos is more the actual, like, embodiment of death. Thanatos was also often seen to be the opposite of Eros. Like, those are the two, like, greatest obsessions of man, is Eros and Thanatos, of love and death. Some such psychologists said that the mind is only motivated by two things, which was, am I afraid of dying, and do I want to have sex? So, Eros and Thanatos. But yeah, so Thanatos, who is a character both in Kid Icarus and Kid Icarus Uprising, and of course Medusa, you know, straight out of Greek mythology, but they make Medusa like the goddess of darkness, and Medusa was not the goddess of darkness in Greek mythology. She was just a monster. She was a Gorgon, but, you know, she's one of the most well-known monsters from Greek mythology, so 1980s Nintendo wanted that, and they scooped it up. So it's kind of like the original Kid Icarus was more just, like, had no idea what anything was in Greek mythology, but they just liked some of the ideas, so they put them in, like, you know, there's a two-headed dog, and there's, you know, Zeus is in there, but he's like a freaking shopkeeper. What was it asking me to pick up? Oh. Assault rifles are nice, but like I said, I've been doing well with. Besides Hades, which is obviously named after a Greek god, Kid Icarus Uprising didn't add too many things that are directly... Oh, and I died. And also Poseidon. They throw in Poseidon. But they also throw in a lot of stuff like Viridi. Viridi, I don't think, has any similarities to any real Greek gods. But I'm going to stop talking about Greek gods and get back to where I was. Alright, I am back. I am wearing sweaters on sweaters. I am finding my way forward. I am slowing down and just completely decimating you and you. I don't think that was a complete decimation there. Okay, is that it? Oh, wow, you took 3 shots from a shotgun. I mean, I think they were all pretty much glancing blows, but still, I'm impressed. Oh, I hate the cutlets. That's terrible. They turn into such perfect slabs of meat. They're all completely ready for Mrs. Lovett's pie shop. Yeah, that's a long shot there, but I think I can get him. He looks like he's having a rough time over there. Oh, wow, they actually shot me quite a few times while I was doing that. There's not a lot of, like, indication of when you're taking damage besides just the number going down. So sometimes I don't notice just how much damage I'm taking. That's kind of part of my problem here. Like there, I've lost 10 health and I didn't even get much feedback about it. Where are you? There you are. Oh, there's more of you than I thought there was again. There we go, there we go, there we go. It is a good thing I am playing on normal difficulty. I don't think hard difficulty would let me get away with this much. Like me just sitting here waiting for my slow motion to refill before I run in, guns literally ablazing. Oh, okay. Let's go. And ruin this guy's day. And is there another guy behind me now? No, I took care of him. I probably shouldn't hide behind that because that looks explosive, but it sounded like somebody was still shooting at me. So let's reload my guns. And duck walk my way through here while I also recharge my flashlight. Okay. Alright, like, look at how dark this is. Look at how long it takes me to... The flashlight should pretty much keep going until it illuminates the back wall. Like, that is such a terrible draw distance for a flashlight. My goodness.
Fire and rescue's giving up on Jankowski. I'm hoping it just banged his head really hard and he's wandering around the harbor with amnesia.
I don't know if this is the kind of game where amnesia is, like, that easy to come by. Then again, I might have amnesia for all I know, because they've been really unclear of what my character's backstory is. They're doing the Bioshock thing, where you think you're just some regular nobody, but actually you're really important to the plot, and not just because you're, like, the guy doing all the stuff, but, like, you actually have a backstory, you know? What I like about the Penetrator is it seems to do more to stop them from doing the stuff they're doing, too. Like, it seems to have more of a stun factor to it on the baddies. Did this have a multiplayer mode? I'm wondering how this would actually play in multiplayer. I'm sure it did. What kind of FPS in this era didn't have a multiplayer mode? Now it's hard to get a one-player mode into your FPSs. I don't want anything to do with a multiplayer game that doesn't have a single-player campaign. That's just not... I'm not enough into online play. I can kind of understand it for things like Battlefield and Call of Duty, which I'm pretty sure still do have multiplayer campaigns, but, like, you know, for those games, the multiplayer is still what everybody is there for, so I can understand them wanting to not do a single player. I'm told some of the Call of Duty games have pretty good single-player campaigns, though, at least from where I'm standing. I mean, the first two Modern Warfare games look, you know, interesting enough. They find at least some neat, like, situations to put you in. Alright, okay. My controller was vibrating there, and it was up against the cord for my headphones, so it was, like, making a rumbling sound right in my ear. Wow. For, like, perfected replica soldiers, you guys have really, really bad strategy here. Come on, you want to throw another one at me? Want to put another one right in my line of fire? No? Okay. I do love the comments they make and them yelling target sighted and stuff like that, though. It lets me hear just, like, how panicked they are when I rip through them. I mean, this point man can't just be a regular guy, because, like, wow, he is ripping through all these guys single-handedly. Okay, can we get to another save point soon, and I'll end off this episode? Maybe? Let's... Oh, perhaps up here. Perhaps.
Good. How you holding up, Mr. Bishop? Looking forward to getting the hell out of here. Bet you are.
This is a weird little path up that they made. Who built this? They built this for the express purpose of, like, a video game character getting to the roof, I swear. That... Look at this. This does not look like it's safe to walk on. What is supporting me when I'm in the middle of this wood beam? Where do they get their lumber? That is some strong lumber. Wonder if it's more expensive. Yeah, and then you're up here with no railing, and to get through you need to jump over. Why would they even... Okay, situation. F.E.A.R. operative freed Aldus... That's a dumb name. Aldus Bishop, who was interrogated about Harlan Wade, whereabouts unknown. He said Wade's daughter, Alice, may be a replica prisoner. Holiday is escorting Bishop to the roof for evac. Mission F.E.A.R. operative will meet Holiday at Heli Landing Zone... or HLZ for short. Thank you for giving me that acronym. That saved a lot of time. I'm the Comic Foil, and I guess Holiday and that other guy did survive forward to a whole nother episode. Wow, I'm really glad somebody built this wooden wall here. It's very safe now that I can't fall, even though I had to do a weird jump over it to get up here. That wasn't very safe. Yeah, we'll rendezvous with Holiday next time and try and find out more about Harlan Wade and Alice. I don't remember who Harlan Wade is. I think he was the dead body that we found at the one place. I'm having a little trouble keeping some of these names straight since we don't actually hang out with them very much. But Jankowski, they've given up finding Jankowski, so Jankowski is currently pronounced dead, or at least missing in action. I'm sure he'll come back at some point too, otherwise that would be quite a bad use of Chekhov's gun. I prefer Comic's gun. His 3 guns. Actually 4, because 2 different machine guns. Yeah.